Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I'm going to be testing and reviewing Adams Polishes Wash and Wax. This is a car soap I've been wanting to try for quite some time that Adams puts out. It is billed pretty much as their other car wash, that it won't strip wax, it's okay to wash it in the sun. The dilution ratio is 1 to 2 ounces per bucket. That's usually, for them, that's usually a bucket, 5 gallons of water. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the MTM submachine gun style foamer for the foam portion of the test. We'll be using 2 ounces of the Adams and 10 ounces of warm water. Then we'll switch to our bucket test and do 2 ounces in our 3 gallon bucket. So that's what we're going to do. It's probably about 50 degrees outside right now. I'm trying to beat the rain that's coming in, so hopefully we can get this test done all in one shot. You know what? I've talked enough. Let's see what Adams Polishes has for us with the wash and wax. Alright, we've got our 2 ounces of Adams with 10 ounces of warm water. Let's see how it foams. Alright, one thing off the bat that you notice is that this has a very peach smell to it, even as a foam. It goes on fairly thick. It has a majority of small closed cells in the foam structure with some medium cells, and I do denote some slickness in the foam itself. It's a little runnier than I would like. Given the robustness of the regular Adams shampoo, this does seem quite a bit runnier, even though it's a fairly thick foam as it exits the MTM foam cannon. So we're going to let this sit here approximately 6 minutes, come back and see what's left. Okay, here we are at the 6-minute mark, and probably, I don't know, 70% or so is left on the hood, windshield, and roof. And maybe 45% is left on the sides of the car. Don't know what to think about this foam. Actually, some of it has started to dry. There's no sun, it's been overcast the whole time, and again, it's probably about 50 degrees out. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off, and let's see if it rinses off clean and leaves any residue, and if it removes any of the non-bonding contaminants. Alright, well, it looks like it did a nice job removing the non-bonded contaminants. There is some beading left over from the Meguiar's Express wax that I applied to the car last time. If you guys look back at the, I think it was the Relentless Drive car wash video, when the car was originally wet, there was absolutely no beading at all. And this is only from the using the Meguiar's Express wax as a detail spray. I am going to do a buffing video on this car when it warms up a little bit, but what little protection the Meguiar's has, it didn't remove it, which is good. Alright, so let me go ahead and get the bucket set up and let's see what kind of foam this makes in a hand wash. Alright, so our wash and wax from Adams is a very, very viscous car soap, as you would imagine, being a high-level premium soap. It has a very pungent smell of peaches. If you're into that scent, then you will like this. If you'll notice, as it goes down into the bucket, it's just a ribbon of soap because it's going to take the pressure washer to agitate it. But just look how viscous that stuff is. This is usually the kind of quality that you get from an Adams or a Chemical Guys or one of the top tier car soaps. If you've been watching the Amazon Soap Fest or the Walmart Clean series, you'll notice that a lot of those car soaps were very similar to just colored water as far as their viscosity. Not much as we can expect. All the soap sitting on the bottom. So let me go ahead and agitate this, and hopefully there'll be some good lubrication here. Alright, so just the initial foam that we get from agitating with the pressure washer. The foam is very stable. It's mainly small and medium cell foam cells. There is some nice slickness noted in the water, which is very good for protecting your paint as you wash. And I don't get the sensation or hear anything with the soap bubbles breaking down, which is also indicative of a very strong surfactant in the water. So let me go ahead and get everything set back up, and let's see how this does in a multiple wash mitt scenario on this vehicle, and see if it will do as well as Adam says it will do.
Alright guys, I want to go ahead and give you my final thoughts on the Adams Polishes Wash and Wax. I think as a foam, I'm going to say it's probably about a 6 out of 10. And it's very, very good as a hand wash. It's got nice lubrication. It cleaned all the bonded contaminants off the car. I'm going to give it an 8 as far as hand washing. So we'll go 6 with a foam and an 8 as a hand washing, so it averages out to be about a 7. A little lower than what I had anticipated it. Generally, Adams products are very, very, very good. I would consider them a top tier car soap. But this one, I don't know, maybe because it's got the wax in it, it didn't foam quite as aggressively. It's certainly not as good, I don't think, as their regular car soap, which is outstanding. So guys, I hope this review helped you. I'm going to put a link in the description box if I can find one on Amazon, and I will see you guys on the next video.